Next, we will be starting with the year's purchase. In the morning, we have discussed about when you buy a property, you buy a bundle of rights. If you buy a property, as let us suppose you buy a freehold property, it means you have bought whatever rights anyone can have as per laws of our country, such as we can sell that property, we can construct a building over it, we can give it on rent. Whatever rights which we have, we have all the rights in freehold property. And if it is a leasehold property, if we get some property on lease, we have certain rights over it. So when you do valuation of a property, what does this mean? It means you do the valuation of the rights the person have in that property. When you do the valuation of a property, you do the valuation of the rights the person have in the property. Now let us suppose a person have taken a loan from the bank. That property was given on rent for 15 years. But that person stopped repaying the loan. Now the bank has taken the possession of that property. What rights the bank have? The person has taken a loan against the property from the bank and he stopped paying the loan. And bank have taken the possession of that property. The person has given that property on rent. Now, what rights the bank have? What rights the bank have? Yes.
Right to collect the rent.
Right to collect the rent. So only right the bank have, he can collect the rent. So let us suppose the bank that building is given on rent and the rent is 1,000 rupees per year. And it is assumed that, let us assume that the building will remain there for 15 years or lease deed is for 15 years. So the bank has a right to receive around 1,000 rupees as rent for 15 years. Okay. Now what will be the value? How will you calculate the value of this right? Basically, you have to, what we have discussed, that we have to do valuation of the rights of a person. Now you know the bank has the right to receive the rent. And that rent for next 15 years, let us suppose that rent is 1,000. That bank has a right to receive 15,000 for next 1,000, for next 15 years. So what is the value of that 1,000 which is the bank will be getting for next 15 years? What will be the value? How will you calculate that value?
That FB minus 1 by rate of interest.
Sir, we are not depositing.
-1
You are getting.
That installment we are getting, no sir,
You are getting here. You are not depositing in the bank. Let us suppose bank is getting 1,000. Someone is not depositing in the bank. Bank will be getting 1,000 from the tenant for the next 15 years. And if he get, let us suppose in simple terms, if he get 1,000 rupees for next 15 years, how much amount bank will get?
So that would be 15,000 rupees only.
15,000. But when you are doing valuation, in the morning we have discussed that we have to do valuation as on date of value.
Correct, sir.
So What you have to do, you have to calculate the present value of that 15,000.
Okay.
What you have to do, you have to calculate the present value of that 15,000. That is the right of the bank as on today. Is it clear?
But
यहाँ
sir,
तक
just like that compounding, first year he is getting 1,000 rupees.
वो अभी
Second
first
year
year
at 1,000 plus interest.
sir, yeah, just hold on. You are getting 1,000 rupees every year. You are getting 1,000 rupees every year for next 15 years. We are not depositing, compounding, nothing here. We are getting 1,000 rupees every year for next 15 years. What will be the value as if we require, if the bank says, let ask the tenant, instead of 15,000 rupees, we are giving 1,000 rupees every year. You give me certain amount as on today. What amount that person tenant will give? What is the right, present right of the bank as on today? How will you calculate?
सर सर थोड़ा सा
We have to
कंफ्यूजिंग है
calculate the future value at this time.
सर उसकी प्रेजेंट वैल्यू निकालें.
Uh,
We will calculate the present
You have to
value
calculate
of
the present
1,000.
value of that 15,000 which is receivable after 15 years.
Of course, we will be getting present, but not 15,000 because it is he will be getting not 15,000 after 15 years. He will be getting 1,000 every year. So you have to convert this 1,000
into lump sum amount.
into. You have to calculate the present value of each 1,000. In the first year, this one, just hold on.
सर
Just hold on.
every 1,000 जो
Just hold
rupees
on.
he is getting
Let us
उसका
suppose instead of 1,000, let us take an example of 10,000. The 10,000 he was to get after 1 year. Let us suppose rate of interest is 6%. As on today, present value of 10,000 which the bank was to get after 1 year, its present value will be 1 over 1 plus r raised to power n. Means instead of 10,000, bank will get 9,400. What amount bank was to get after 1 year, instead of 10,000, he will be getting 9,400. Similarly, the amount which the bank was to get after 2 years, instead of 10,000, bank will get 8,900. Present value of that 10,000 as on today is 8,900. We calculate if it's a present value by using the formula present value formula. Similarly, at the end of third year, present value of 10,000 is 8,400. So on up to 15 year, the present value we calculate and the total we calculate, total is 97,200. Instead of 1,50,000, let us suppose bank was getting 10,000 every year. It means bank will get 1,50,000 in 15 years. But the present value of that 1,50,000 is 97,200.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Sir, 97,200 rupees is the present value of that 1,50,000 rupees. Correct, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
Sir, one clarification is how we got the 6% PV factor.
This is just an example. It is for a particular 6%. It will be different for different percentage.
Okay, fine.
This is just an example to make what is YP basically. From YP, to make the things clear. This is just to make the things clear. Just as an example. This is not an actual case.
So that PV factor will vary accordingly, right?
Accordingly, if it is
based on the
7%,
current or
8%,
capitalized
it will be
value,
different.
it varies. Okay.
So PV factor is 1 over 1 plus R raised to power n. Okay, n will be varying. For a second year, n will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up to 15. and R will remain the same as 0.06. Okay, clear? So instead of getting 1,50,000 in 15 years, bank the value of that 1,50,000 is 97,200. So this is the right of the bank. For the bank, this is the value of that building. Clear? This is capitalized value. First thing.
Sir, this value is today's value, sir.
Sir, this
Before
value is
15 years.
present value, today's value, value on the date of valuation. It will be different after 6 years, 6 months. It will be different after 3 years.
So one question.
So,
Sir, the value of 97,200 is the present value.
present
And
value
that-
of 1
That
lakh
is the
50,000.
right to get.
Present
How could I
value
get
of 10,000 which he was to get, bank was to get in 15 years after every year. Okay. Now see, if you have to calculate in such a way, what you have to do? You have to apply this formula every year. You have to calculate present value, then calculate present value, then add up. That is very difficult. So even otherwise, you see, if you calculate the present value factors, 0.94, 0.89, if you sum all the present value, sum of all the present value factors is 9.72. So you multiply 10,000 with 9.72, the value is 97,200. So this 9.72, the sum of all the present value factors, that is YP. That is year's purchase. It is a multiplying factor which one multiplied with the income will give you capitalized value. Basically, for in a layman's language, it is a multiplying factor which when multiplied with income will give you capitalized value. Now, our aim is to calculate 9.72 in a single step. Our aim is to calculate this 9.72 in a single step. That thing will be called YP, year's purchase. So basically it is present value of ₹1 every year, we can say. Is it clear? Basic समझ आ गया? Basic में कोई problem? If you have any problem in the basic, okay, what is YP? This 9.72. What is this 9.72? It is sum of all the present values of ₹1. So instead of YP, it is sometimes also called present value of ₹1. In the question, it may be given year's purchase, or it may be written that present value of ₹1. Any doubt about this? Anyone having any doubt up till this? If this is clear, then YP is nothing. Otherwise, you will not be able to understand. Is it clear? Any doubt? So now our aim is to calculate 9.72 instead of doing calculation in this way, which is a very lengthy and tedious procedure. We will drive a formula which will directly calculate 9.72 for you. So once 9.72 is known to you, you will multiply it with the income, single year's income. See here, we are not adding in this question.
Sir, one doubt. So
Yeah,
this 6% when we take for one, 6% is 0.94, right? Then again we are taking the 6% of 0.94, right?
Yeah.
So that comes 0.88, no?
For the second year, it is
88, right?
Madam,
0.9.
for first year, it will be 0.94. In the second year, it is 0.88. See, madam, you can do it in this way. Just hold on.
No, I'm saying when we take the 6% of 0.94, it comes 0.88.
No, madam,
right?
it is not 0.6% of 0.94. Every time, what you have to do, just hold on. Just hold on.
Okay.
So that will make the things clear. So how it is done? What you can do? Let us suppose R is your 0.06. Okay. So PV, let us suppose the formula will be, you need 1.06 basically in the denominator. Okay. So formula will be, in the first year, okay, the formula is 1 divided by raised to power 1. In the second year, it will be 1 plus 0.06 raised to power 2. 1 over 1.06 raised to power 2. In the third year, 1 over 1.06 raised to power 3. Okay. So it will be 1 divided by 1.06 raised to power.
Okay, so that is rounded off to 0.89. Even I was getting 0.889.
No. Okay, is it clear? So every time you have to apply the formula. That is why you sum it up. It will be approximately 9.72 C. So the problem is that you have to apply the formula every time, and if you have to do it manually, it will take at least 30 minutes for you to calculate all this. So our aim is, now see, is it 9.72 is clear to you? Anyone having any doubt?
सर
Okay.
एक्सेल में पावर का सिंबल कौन सा है बताएंगे एक बार इधर स्क्रीन के ऊपर.
हाँ जी.
एक्सेल में पावर का सिंबल कौन सा है, जैसे 1.06 का स्केयर था.
You press shift and
Pardon?
6 together. Shift बटन
Shift.
होगा. शिफ्ट
ओके.
होगा इस बटन आपके
हाँ जी.
लैपटॉप में, साथ में 6 दबाना है.
शिफ्ट एंड एक्स 6.
6 शिफ्ट एंड 6.
ओके.
देखिए, अगर आप कीबोर्ड में देखेंगे 6 के ऊपर एक वी, इन्वर्टेड वी नजर आ रहा है. इन्वर्टेड,
राइट सर.
दैट इज
Right, sir.
दैट इज अ सिंबल ऑफ पावर.
ओके 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 ठीक
Means
है.
when you press shift and then 6, that inverted V will work.
ओके सर. ओके.
Now our aim is to somehow calculate this 9.7. Okay, so if otherwise if you see here, you multiply it with it means you multiply 10,000 with the 9.7 to 97,200. Is it clear to you? So now this 9.72, this is called years purchase. And our aim is to calculate 9.72 in a single step. Yeah, if you have any doubt until now, you can ask. कोई डाउट है किसी को तो पूछ सकता है. Clear? Is it clear to all of you? Now we will calculate this 9 points formula for this 9.7. So let us suppose we will take it, drive it in reverse. Let us suppose you are getting 1 rupees as a rent and you deposit in the bank. Every year you are getting rupees 1 and you are depositing it in the bank. How much amount you will get after n years? You are getting rupees 1 for n years and you are depositing in the bank. How will you calculate? How much amount will be accumulated after n years? If rate of interest is R, what formula you will be applying? You are getting rupees 1 as rent and you are depositing it in the bank and you are getting a rate of interest in R every year. If you are depositing 1, what formula you will be applying? How will you calculate accumulated sum? For accumulative sum, what is the formula? Anybody?
1 plus r to the power of n minus 1 by r.
Initially, we'll be applying present value formula.
No, it will be, sir, Rao sir
Saving
is
forms.
correct. We will be applying formula for S, which is FP minus 1 upon R, means 1 plus R is to power n minus 1 upon R. Okay?
fb minus 1 by r.
ठीक है ना, means 1 plus R is to power n minus 1 upon R. Let us
Yes.
suppose that amount is X. Let us suppose that amount is X. क्लियर है कमल किशोर जी? क्लियर है जी?
Okay, sir.
आर्या जी क्लियर है? For cumulative sum, remember the formula is FP minus 1 upon R.
Yes, sir. It's clear now.
If you are depositing 1 rupees every year in the bank. So let us suppose if you have to calculate its present value. If you have to calculate its present value, what you have to do? How will you calculate its present value? How will you calculate the present value of this amount? Let us suppose this amount is X. The X will be equal to 1 plus R e to power n minus 1 upon R. Now, if you have to calculate its present value, how will you calculate that?
1 upon 1 plus r to the power of n.
उसके साथ मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे इसको, वो फार्मूला प्रेजेंट वैल्यू फैक्टर से, वी विल मल्टीप्लाई इट विद प्रेजेंट वैल्यू फैक्टर विच इज present value of 1 rupees is 1 over 1 plus r a to power n. So present value of X, that will be 1 plus r a to power n minus 1. Multiply it with 1 over 1 plus r a to power n. This will be the present value of this X. Is it clear? Any doubt? This present value of X, this is called YP. This is called YP. Now we will rearrange this formula. See, we can have this 1 plus r upon n in the denominator. We take this 1 upon r as common. We take this 1 upon r as common. And we can write 1 plus r a to power n divided by 1 plus r a to power n minus 1 over 1 plus r a to power n. See here. On simplifying, we can write it at 1 upon, and you take this 1 upon r into 1 plus r a to power n over 1 plus r a to power n minus 1 over r, 1 upon r into 1 plus r a to power n. We can write it like this. We have opened up the numerator. We write this 1 upon r in the denominator on both 1 plus r and minus 1. See here. These both are similar, does not matter any difference. So if we this 1 plus r a to power n and 1 up, this will cancel each other. We will be left with 1 upon r minus 1 upon r into 1 plus r a to power n. And if you take this 1 upon r as common, you will be having 1 upon r into 1 minus 1 over 1 plus r is to power n. This is the formula for YP. This YP is called single rate. This formula is called YP single rate. Now see here, formula is 1 upon r into 1 minus 1 upon 1 plus r is to power n. What is this 1 over 1 plus r is to power n?
सर
Yes.
सर सिंगल रेट क्या क्या मतलब है सर?
Just hold on. I will be clearing that.
Right,
Just
sir.
hold on.
Right, sir.
Here. Yeah, we are just we will complete that. Then we will discuss about what is single rate and what is double.
Sir, sir.
Sir, it is clear up to this point. Any doubt up to this point? So what is this 1 over 1 plus r a to power n? What is this? This is present value, sir. 1 over 1 plus r a to power 1. This is
Present value.
present
So
value.
this is
So
present
instead
value.
of this 1 over 1 plus r a to power n, we can write it as present value.
Present value. Yes. Yes.
Correct.
So the formula is 1 upon r into 1 minus PV. So this is the formula for present, YP.
YP single rate.
YP single rate. See here. Is it clear? Any doubt? Any doubt? We did not to do this derivation. Just we have derived to know how we have arrived this formula. You will never get this derivation in the examination, but just to make the things clear how we have arrived it. So you remember all the formula either in the form of FB or in the form of PV. Then it will not make situation difficult for you. Just remember it. YP single rate, it is equals to 1 upon R into 1 minus PV. And you know PV is, you just remember two formulas. FB is equal to 1 plus RA to power n and PV is equals to 1 over 1 plus RA to power n. And other formulas you can simply write in terms of FB and PV. Is it clear also?
And every formula is derived with PV and FV as a base. हमारी कोशिश है कि आपको जितने भी फॉर्मूला यहाँ पर हैं सभी पीवी और एफवी की टर्म्स में ही आपको याद रहे. अगर आप सिंपल बुक्स पढ़ेंगे तो वहां पर बहुत कंफ्यूज हो जाएंगे, लेकिन अगर आप उसको पीवी और एफवी की टर्म में पढ़ेंगे तो बहुत इजी है. ओनली यू नीड टू रिमेंबर ओनली वन फॉर्मूला, एफवी इज इक्वल टू 1 प्लस आर रेज टू द पावर n. यस सर.
Anybody having any doubt?
Sir, one doubt. Then if we apply this formula to the previous question, we must get the answer, right?
Yes, sir. See here, just we will be applying that formula. Just apply this formula. Just apply this formula to that question. You will get 9.72, man. So here we are getting 9.72 in a single step. So why we are calling it the single rate? Why not dual rate or another thing? That things will be clear in coming slide. Just remember we call it YP single rate. Why it is called single rate? Things will be clear in the coming slides. Is it clear?
For this any Excel formula is there?
Sir, yes, there is formula Excel. You have already using that formula.
Now for YP single rate.
Yes, sir. Sir, what is this? What is this? What you have calculated? You have calculated present value.
Sir.
So you already have formula for present value, sir. Sir, you already have present value formula with you.
No, sir. But YP can be calculated
Sir,
in a single stage.
the same formula will be applied here. Don't worry, we will be using that.
Okay, okay.
Just hold on.
Remember शाहरुख खान, पिक्चर अभी बाकी है मेरे दोस्त.
Same formula, sir. Present value formula will not change. Only thing will be the change in the things which you have to enter there. Data which you have to enter there. The only thing will be that. Only change will be there. Otherwise, there will not be. So, YP single rate is known. Clear to you? Anybody having any doubt? Why it is called YP single rate? We will discuss in the coming slide. Just hold on. Up till now, it is clear. Any doubt? Anybody having any doubt? Formula is 1 minus 1 upon R into 1 minus PV. Simple. Remember in this term. 1 upon R into 1 minus PV. See here. See, if you apply the same formula, you get this 9.72. So our aim was to calculate 9.72 into in some way. Now see here. So this for so see in these two things. If you have to calculate the value, what you have to do? Ji, just see here. Rao sir, just see here. What you have to do? You are getting 10,000 rupees every year.
Sir.
You multiply it with the 9.72. You get 97,200.
Sir.
So it means this 97 to get this 97,200 is called capitalized value. This 97,000. So how it will be get? How will you get this 97,200? You multiply a single year's income. You multiplied a single year's income
with years purchase.
With years purchase, you get capitalized value.
Sir.
This is the formula for capitalized value. Annual income, better we can say annual net income. Annual net income multiplied by YP, that is equals to
Capitalized value.
Capitalized value.
Yeah, Mr. Surinder Singh, sir, is it
Sir.
clear now? Why it is called single rate? Because
Sir, clear, sir.
single figure is being utilized to calculate the value.
Sir. Understand, sir?
Okay, anybody having any doubt? So now, just formula, a landlord will receive 10,000 per annum rent from his tenant for next 20 years, assuming 8% compound interest. What is the capital value of the income? So you apply the formula 1 upon R into 1 minus 1 plus R is to power n. For 20 years, 8%, you put all the values. YP comes out to be 9.818. You know, formula is annual income multiplied by YP. That is capitalized value. That is 98,180. Simple. Now see, Rao sir, we will apply it in the
Sir.
Excel form. Formula is PV. Rate of interest is
8%.
Rate of interest is 8%. Okay. Now see here. You are getting How much amount you are getting every year?
10,000.
10,000.
Where it is PMT, sir, not PV,
Sir.
not FV. It is PMT now. Only change is that instead of PV, we will FV. We will be entering PMT, which is 10,000, sir.
Sir. Sir, here if you put 1, we will be getting directly year's purchase.
Yeah. If you need to calculate a one year's purchase, just put
1.
1. Okay, and 0. See here. जी राव जी,
Ah, sir, got it, sir.
there is formula for YP single rate.
That 9.71 also we can get it by putting
Just put
rate of interest 6.
just put one, just instead of 20, put 1 there.
Just we'll put 1, we'll get it. Okay.
So if you have some knowledge of Excel, you need not remember any formula. Everything is there. Just instead of remembering these formulas, just remember the shortcut.
Once again, explain to me this one. Excel.
Yes.
Excel, sir. 8%, PV 8%, 20 years. Can you explain?
Sir, see here equals to present value.
Yes, sir. 8%.
8%.
NPR number of years.
Number of year is 20.
Then PMT, sir.
PMT is 10,000.
10,000. FP.
FV is nothing is given to you. Future value is not known to you. Just put a comma for it.
Even type also not.
Then 0.
0. Okay.
Okay.
Enter.
So anybody having any doubt? So I think YP is clear to you. Anybody having doubt about YP? Now see. So now we will be, there are 4 types of YP. YP single rate, YP perpetual, YP dual rate, and YP reversion to perpetual. Now second type of YP is YP perpetual. Now see this formula. You know this formula. YP is equals to 1 upon R into 1 minus 1 upon R, 1 plus R is to power N. Now see, in the bracket portion, something is being deducted from 1. In the bracket, something is deducted from 1. Otherwise, this 1 upon R will remain the constant. This value will go on changing as the value of N changes. This N is variable. Of course, R is constant. N is variable. So with the change of N, this value will change. So as the value of N increases, if N is 1, value of 1 plus R is to power N will be 0.90, 0.90, 0.909. If N is 50, value will be 0.000852. If N is 100, the value of 1 over 1 plus R is to power N at 10% will be 0.00007. Approximately equals to 0. If N is 100, we can say this value is 0. So 1 minus 0 is? So we will be left with?
Only 1 by R.
1 by R. Remaining only 1 by R.
So this is YP in perpetuity. Now see here, if number of years are up to 50 years, if number of years in the question is given to you up to 50 years, you will be applying YP single rate formula. If it is more than, if it is 50 or more than 50 years, you will be applying YP perpetuity.
अगर
If
आपने
value,
कोई प्रॉपर्टी 50 साल तक,
If it is up to 50,
please,
we can use single
if
rate.
it is 50 or more than 50,
अगर आपने कोई भी प्रॉपर्टी 50 साल या उससे ज्यादा के लिए लीज पर दिया है या रेंट पर दिया है, देन वाईपी परपेचुइटी लगेगा. इफ इट इज लेस देन 50 इयर्स, अगर 50 साल से पहले लीज पीरियड खत्म हो रहा है, देन वाईपी सिंगल रेट लगेगा. तो कभी कभी कंफ्यूजन होता है कि हम कौन सा रेट इस्तेमाल करें.
सिंगल रेट का फॉर्मूला कोई भी जगह में भी लगा सकते हैं हम, सेम आंसर ही आएगा.
हाँ जी,
यस यस,
सिंगल रेट
शॉर्टकट के
का
लिए,
फॉर्मूला
शॉर्टकट के लिए.
वो थोड़ा कंबरसन है, थोड़ा वो सरल हो जाता है परपेचुअल में. अभी 60 साल में भी सिंगल रेट या परपेचुअल दोनों का आंसर सेम रहेगा.
फर्क नहीं होगा वो. Things clear, simple. सब to make the, otherwise अगर आप if you are doing it in Excel, you don't need any problem calculation work. Just use Excel.
Up to 49 years, we can use this single rate formula.
Yes, sir.
Up to 49 years, we have to use single rate formula.
After 49 years, you will, if you use 1 upon R, it will not make any difference.
1 upon R is for up to above 50 or 50 above.
So, yes.
Okay.
So for 1 upon R, you have to put in the Excel. A freehold property interest in a shop is yielding a net income of 25,000. See here, you have to take income per year. If it is monthly, you multiply it with 12. If it is monthly, you multiply it with 12. You have to calculate the yearly income, not monthly.
Yielding net income.
Okay.
Sometimes during examination, to confuse you, he will give rupees 2,500 per month, and during examination you will be in tension, and without reading the full question you will calculate 2,500 as a per annum income, and the answer will be totally different.
Okay.
And you will get that answer in the option also. That wrong answer will also be in the option, and you will be very happy. Yeah, I have done the correct answer. So first of all, read the question carefully twice before solving. Sometimes he know that you are in tension during the examination, so that's why he sometimes put such question that will make confusion in your mind. Yes, sir. Please continue.
Assuming 7% compound interest, calculate the value of base interest. Now see here, number of years is not given.
Yes.
We will assume it to be perpetual.
Perfect.
If number of years is not given, we will assume it to be perpetual. So YP in perpetuity formula is 1 upon R. So you multiply 25,000 into 1 upon R. Value comes out to be 3,57,000. Otherwise, for Excel, it is simple. You divide 25,000 with 7%. It will give you 3,57,000. Now we will be dealing with YP dual rate. Now it will clear you why we are using YP single rate and YP dual rate. So let us suppose you have taken a cinema hall on lease. Ready, sir? You have taken a cinema hall on lease. It is for 35 years. You taken a land, you constructed a cinema hall over it. You start earning some amount from the cinema hall. And after 35 years, what will happen? After 35 years, what will happen? You ready, sir? You have taken a plot of land from someone for 35 years. You constructed a cinema hall over it and you start doing business and earning money from it. After 35 years, what will happen? Ready, sir?
You have to give it down.
Sir, what will happen?
We have to reconstruct.
Sir,
Lease to be revised.
Depreciation will happen.
lease the old land. This is lease the old land.
Yes, sir. Please.
Lease to be revised.
Or they would give it back.
If lease is not revised,
Please to be revised.
what will happen?
Return back the property.
We have to close the cinema.
That cinema hall will go back to the lessor.
Yes, it will go to the lessor.
So what will you have with you?
We don't have anything.
You have not have anything. Your income will stop all of a sudden.
Yes.
So what will you do in this case?
We have to create some sinking fund.
So we have to create some sinking fund. Okay. So when you have to do valuation, it means you will be depositing some amount in the bank from your income so that you are able to have some amount at the end of 35 years so that you can take this cinema on lease or some other cinema on lease so that your income is perpetual. So what will happen in this case? It means your spendable income will be reduced. If you are, let us suppose you are getting 50,000 as income, out of which you are depositing 15,000 in the bank in the form of sinking fund, it means you will be having 35,000 as spendable income instead of 50,000. So what you have to do in this case? If you have to calculate the value on the basis of income, we have to incorporate this sinking fund coefficient in years purchase. Your value will be reduced. First thing is clear to you. In case you are depositing sinking fund, it means your income will reduce. If this income will reduce, your value will reduce. Your formula is income into YP. YP, it means income will reduce, your value will reduce. So what we will do in such case, we will incorporate this sinking fund coefficient in YP. So a formula which was 1 upon R, we will replace it with 1 upon R plus IC. We will replace this formula 1 upon R with 1 upon R plus IC. In the denominator, another factor IC will be added. Just to incorporating that sinking fund coefficient. How it will affect, we will see with an example. Don't worry. How it will do the work, basically. We will take an example that will make the things clear. As of now, you see, we will change this formula of 1 upon R to 1 plus R plus IC. So such type of income which ceases after some time, this type of income is called diminishing income, which will stop after a number of years. After a certain number of years, such type of income is called diminishing income, and in such cases, we will be applying YP dual rate. One thing is clear. When YP dual rate will be used? Ji ready, sir. When YP dual rate will be used? When YP dual rate will be used? Ready, sir.
That is after taking lease and
When our income will diminish or it will stop after some few years.
Certain number of years. So what we will do? We will add sinking fund coefficient in the denominator.
Sure.
Okay. Now see here in the formula, what is IC? IC, you know, it is equals to 1 upon S.
Sinking fund.
IC is equals to 1 upon S. And formula for S, IC is R upon 1 plus R e to power n minus 1. It is F1 R upon FB minus 1 upon F. Now see here. In IC, we have replaced small r with capital R. See, in the morning, we have replaced small r with the capital R. So as to differentiate both these rate of interest. This rate of this R is called remunerative rate of interest, and this capital R is called accumulative rate of interest. This small r is called remunerative rate of interest. This capital R is called accumulative rate of interest.
Sir, I have a concern. So if the formula for YP dual rate is 1 over by R plus IC, so for C, you suggested that C would be equal to R over by 1 plus R raised to the
Sir,
power
I
n
see.
minus 1. So,
Sir, just hold on, just hold on. What is the formula for IC?
so 1 over by S.
1 upon S. So 1 upon F, 1 FB minus 1 upon R.
Okay,
R
sir.
will be in the numerator over 1 plus R e to power n minus 1.
Correct, sir.
Sir, this is the formula. This
Correct.
is what we have put here, sir.
Understood, sir. Okay.
This is what we have put here.
Understood, sir.
Okay. So, you know why we have replaced this small r with capital R. This capital R is remunerative rate of, and this, cumulative rate of interest, and small r is remunerative rate of interest. Okay. Now see, small r is a remunerative rate.
Small r is always lesser than the cumulative
rate. Small r is capital always higher than capital R. It is remunerative rate is
always higher, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir, right.
See here. Now let us see why these two rates cannot be same. Let us suppose you assume both the rates as same. Then what will happen? See, sir. YP dual rate formula is 1 upon R plus IC. Formula is 1 upon R. Instead of IC, you can write capital R 1 plus R e to power n minus 1. Let us suppose small r and capital R are same. You put the value point R is 5% means 0.05. You put all the values. YP dual rate will come out to be 4.329. And in the YP single rate, you put all the formulas. You will get same value 4.329. So that's why if both the small r and capital R are same, you will not get different value. You will get same value with the single rate formula and same value with the dual rate formula, which should not be there. With the dual rate, the value of YP should be less than YP single rate. YP dual rate is always lesser than the YP single rate. Is it clear? Any doubt? Ji Arya, is it clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Any doubt?
देखिए simple logic
that is why we have to take different values. Second thing is always capital R is lesser than the small r. R is remunerative rate, R is called accumulative rate. If you have any doubts, always remember lesser is capital R. Clear?
देखिए सिंपल लॉजिक है, अगर आप 7% अर्न कर रहे हैं और आपको सिंकिंग फंड के लिए कुछ इन्वेस्ट करना है, तो आप 7% में से ही निकालेंगे ना, अपनी जेब से तो नहीं देंगे. If you are earning something from the property, let it be at the rate of 7% or 8% or 10%. Then remunerative rate or accumulative rate, the R, capital R will always be less than that particular rate, 7%. तो कितना होना चाहिए? जैसे यहां पर 3% दिया है, it should be 3%. तो capital R should be less, always less than the remunerative rate. Accumulative rate is what you have to save for future. Okay, is the concept is clear?
We will be taking an example. Find the capitalized value of an income receivable for 5 years at 20,000 per annum net, assuming a rate of return at 7% and sinking fund at 3%. You know the formula. Capitalized value is net income into YP. Remunerative rate is 7%. Accumulated rate is 3%. You know the formula 1 over R plus IC. 1 over R plus 1. This is the formula. You put all the formulas here. Value is 3.87. So capitalized value 20,000 into 3.87, 77,000. Now, the last formula, YP due to reversion. YP perpetuity due to reversion. We will understand this thing with an example. Mr. X will receive full rental value of 36,000 per annum after 7 years. Presently, she let her house at a rental of 24,000 per annum for 7 years. With an interest of 8%, value the interest of Mrs. X. See here what happened. What is happening here? That income is changing after a certain period of time. For the first 7 years, he will be getting 24,000. And after 7 years, what will happen? After 7 years, what will happen?
She will get 36,000 per annum.
Okay. Now see.
But for how many years? 36,000 per annum.
Anji?
Perpetuity.
So it will be perpetual after 7 years. See here. So let us see. For first 7 years, you are getting 24,000. Okay. Which formula you will be using? Rate of interest is 8%.
YP single rate.
So YP single rate, you know, formula is 1 upon R into 1 minus 1 upon 1 plus R raised to power n. Okay. This is the formula. Is it okay, Rao sir?
Yes, sir.
So this is 24,000, 8%. You calculate, put all the values here. R is 8%, means 1 upon 0.08. You calculate this YP, it will come out to be 5.20.
Number of years, how much? Number of years.
So
Number of years, sir.
So number of years is 7 years, sir.
7.
N is 7. You calculate YP comes out to be. So value of this 24,000 will be 24,000 multiplied by 5.2. Okay. Now after 7 years, what will happen?
She will get a payment of 36,000 rupees.
She will be getting a rate. Okay, she will be getting an income of 36,000 from 7 years onward.
हॅलो,
Is it clear?
मी आता बाहेर आहे.
Sir, this is one-time full payment for
This is not
perpetuity.
1 year time, sir. See the question. Question
Per
is
year.
24,000 per annum and this is 36,000 per annum.
Acha, okay.
Now which formula you will be applying?
So YP perpetual minus that 5.2.
So if you apply YP perpetual, so YP perpetual will calculate the value from 0 to
Infinity.
formula is 1 upon R.
ठीक है, करो.
And formula for this is 1 upon R into 1 minus 1 upon 1 plus R raised
to the power of n.
So what happens is now you have taken this into consideration. You have already taken into consideration this amount 5.20. You have already taken into consideration. It means for this portion it will be equals to 1 upon R
minus 5.2
minus this 1 upon R into 1 minus 1 upon 1 plus R raised to power n. Is it clear? Any doubt? जी भोसले जी, कोई डाउट? रेडी? इट क्लियर? और तेज कर ले, ठीक है ना? So this is this formula. This is called YP reversion to perpetual.
That 1 by 1 by R can be cancelled.
With that we will see that this is just to make the things clear how to calculate. We will come to that point also. How it will be cancelled, we will come to that. Just hold on. Is it clear? How it will be? How we have reached this? Now we will see how we'll be applying this formula. So see, for the first year, it is 1 up. For first 7 year formula is 1 upon r into 1 minus 1 upon r is to power n. R is 0.08, n is 7. You calculate it is 5.20. Value comes out to be 1,24,800. Okay. So YP due to reversion formula is 1 upon r minus 1 upon r into 1 over 1 plus r is to power n. Okay. Otherwise, if you take this 1 upon r into as common, you take out 1.1 over r as common. See here, what will be left with you? 1 upon r and this 1 upon r, they will cancel each other. You will be left with 1 upon r into 1 upon r raised to power n. The formula will be 1 upon r into PV. You can simply apply this formula also. Otherwise, just to not to make confusion, just remember this formula. You put this formula, the value comes out to be 7.29. So you multiply 7.29 into 36,000. Value is 2,62,240. You add both these things. Value is 3,87,240.
पुण्याला घेऊन येणार आहे का तो?
त्याला 7:30 वाजणार यायला.
नहीं नहीं तुझा मित्र
ठीक
घेऊन
है,
येईल.
यहाँ पर आपको केयरफुली देखना है। 7 इयर्स का जो आपको रेंट मिला है वो आपको एक बार माइनस करना है और एक बार प्लस करना है लास्ट में। प्लीज म्यूट योरसेल्फ, प्लीज म्यूट योरसेल्फ मिस्टर बाजीराव, प्लीज म्यूट योरसेल्फ। एक बार आपको माइनस करना है टोटल से, परपेचुइटी से, और उसके बाद में उसको एंड में जाकर उसको प्लस करना है। Then you will get the final figure. Is it clear?
सर ये बहुत आसान है कि पहले तो already we have calculated years purchase 5.2 for the first 7 years.
Second time you need not to calculate that.
1 by r we will do 1 by 0.08. From that 5.2 will deduct. So that calculation will be
12.5 minus 5.20, it will be 7.29.
7.29.
You can do that also. That will be easier.
Sir.
You can do that also.
And that 7.29, that 7.29 will be multiplied by 36,000 and 5.20 will be multiplied by 24,000. That has to be remembered. Otherwise, सब गलत हो जाने वाला। Is it clear? You will encounter this type of valuation in practical life when you will do the valuation of leasehold properties for SIDC, PSIDC, or some industrial development corporations that for a single, for few years, he has to pay a lesser rent, and for after few years, the lessee will pay amount more than the initial figure. Then how to calculate the value of this type of property?
Anybody having any doubt?
Any doubt? No doubt? डाउट तो एग्जाम में ही आने वाला है।
हाँ, अभी चालू करेंगे तभी डाउट आना चालू होगा, प्रैक्टिस चालू करेंगे तब।
सभी बाउंस तो नहीं हो गया? किसी को डाउट
नहीं सर, यहाँ तो बहुत बेसिक से आप लोग पढ़ा रहे हैं ना, और डाउट नहीं आएगा सोच रहे हैं एग्जाम में।
देखिए, कोई भी आपको डाउट होता है, इन केस यू आर हैविंग एनी डाउट, ट्राई टू क्लियर इट राइट नाउ ड्यूरिंग द क्लासेस ओनली. जितना आप डाउट पूछेंगे उतना ही बेटर रहेगा फॉर द रेस्ट ऑफ द पार्टिसिपेंट्स ऑल्सो. मे बी कि आपके कुलीग के मन में भी सेम डाउट हो, लेकिन वो उसको समझ नहीं आ रहा हो डाउट क्या है. आप अगर क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे, इफ यू विल आस्क एनी क्वेश्चन related to this topic, then it will clear the doubt of all the participants. Anything related to any topic we have learned till now since morning.
Sir, I have a question actually. So, all these derivations, that is a bit confusing. But, if we learn the final formula, that will also work for us, like in order to, clear the examination and carry out the working process.
Sir, you need not to remember the derivation. This has just been given to you, told to you to make you conversant how you have arrived at this formula.
So we
Otherwise,
have gone through that
many
entire derivation
of
and
you
we
may have the
understood it
doubt
quite
how
well.
this formula is.
But
you need to remember only the formula, sir. Nothing else.
One thing, if you can share this material, we can go through it, and if any doubt, we can ask you tomorrow.
Sir, it will be, Sandeep sir will.
Sir, it is already shared in your group.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
We have shared few things in your group which will be helpful to revise today's total syllabus we have learned till now. And I will tell you in the 0 hour, after completing this session, I will tell you how to get the benefit out of these slides which we have shared in your group. Mr. Srinivas Babu. Mr. Srinivas Babu, am I audible to you? Mr. Srinivas Babu. Okay, goodbye.
Sir,
you told those things
sir,
are shared in group.
In the YouTube, there is a channel for this Excel calculation. That link also can be given in the group, sir.
It is already shared, sir.
Yeah, shared. Yeah, shared.
Sir, I have not received, sir. The content and the link, both I have not received.
Sir, I think you are doing this session for refresher batch.
Yes.
Then you are in the batch which is not for members of CEV.
Yes.
I am also like that.
But I am a member of CEV.
The members of CEV are having some privilege over the non-members.
I am a member of CEV, sir. But refresher.
Sir, not the member of CEV IAF RVO. You are
CEV
doing this batch for refresher, not for
CEV IAF member, sir.
Sir, you are not doing this batch as a regular participant.
Yes.
If you are not doing you're not attending the batch as a regular participant, then there are some restrictions for the members. Why should non-members have all the fun?
But I am a member of CEV RVO.
That is different organization. That is not RVO.
CEV IAF RVO.
Sir, you are
the
not
same one.
Sir, you are doing this batch as a refresher candidate.
Yes.
We will discuss after completing this session.
Okay.
That is not a topic of this syllabus. Yes, sir. Any other doubt?
Anybody having any doubt?
जो मैनेज वाला पॉइंट था, जो मैंने आपको बताया था, जो 2 प्लॉट्स कंबाइंड, उसके डेफिनेशन में लिखा हुआ है कि इट शुड बी ऑलवेज मोर देन द टोटल वैल्यू ऑफ बोथ द प्लॉट्स.
Sir, I have already told you we will be taking some examples over it that will make the things clear. Don't worry.
Okay.
That's the definition part. We have just covered the theoretical part. We will come on the practical part tomorrow onwards. Just
So when we
right
will
now,
be
we are covering the definitions only.
Sir, regarding YP reversion, can you explain it once again, sir? YP dual rate reversion. Just a normal select, right? All the vacancies are moved.
If you're not asking anything, please mute yourself, Mr. Reddy. If you're asking anything.
Sir, regarding the YP dual rate reversion, just can you explain it once again, sir, regarding this formula? 1 upon R minus 1 upon R.
Sir, you're not audible. You're not audible.
Sir?
We are not able to hear you properly.
Hello, sir. Are you hearing now, sir?
Yes,
Hello?
yes.
Sir, regarding this dual rate, the YP dual rate reversion, just I want explanation of that formula, sir. Reversion. Regarding dual rate reversion.
Dual rate reversion.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The formula is there: 1 upon R minus 1 upon R of 1 minus 1 upon 1 plus R to the power of n, sir. Yes,
sir, are you there, Rajvinder, sir?
Yes, sir. What he is asking?
Sir, he is asking about the YP dual rate reversion.
Sir, it will depend upon YP dual rate reversion. It will not make any difference. So YP dual rate is applied somewhere else.
Yeah.
Where YP dual rate is applied?
Sir, we have to get the same amount back, sir. Reverse.
Sir, we are applying dual rate when the property's income is of diminishing type.
Okay.
And YP reversion is applied when the income changes after a certain period of time.
Okay.
So there is difference.
Okay, I got
Any
it.
other doubts?
Yeah, got it. Okay. Thank you.
I request everyone to practice the case studies which are provided in your case study material and this study material provided to you, online study material. Please try to solve each and every problem using your calculator, not by reading the questions only. Try to solve it by using calculator, pen and paper. Then only you will be able to understand each and every concept of the question. By reading only, it will be too difficult to understand everything.
Now, I will make you things clear how this dual rate works with an example.
Can we get this material, sir, to study?
Sir, just hold on.
Sir, already provided to you in the group.
Already provided, sir.
Sir,
please concentrate on the topic being delivered. Mr. Reddy, please concentrate on the topic being delivered.
Sir, now see how this YP dual rate will work. Basically, this example will make the things clear to you. See here, let us suppose we calculate the value by using dual rate. Income was 46,000 and YP dual rate comes out to be 9.164. Value is 4,42,244. Say it is 4,42,000 approximately. Now, how this 0.082808 was your rate of interest remunerative, and IC you calculate it is 0.0024. So how it works? See here, if you multiply, there are two types of incomes here. Some is out of this 46,000, some amount will be spendable income and some amount will be sinking fund. So what will be spendable income? 4,42,244 multiplied by 8%, which is remunerative rate 0.08 is 35,379. And sinking fund 4,42,244 4 lakh multiplied by 0.024, it is 10,640. Now see, this sinking fund 10,644. It means you are depositing 10,614 in the bank for 25 years. It means you are depositing this funds. How much amount it will accumulate? 10,614 multiplied by accumulative sum formula 1 plus r raised to power n minus 1 upon r, which is 0.04. You put all the values, value comes out to be 4,42,640. So this sinking fund, so some amount will be used as sinking fund, some amount will be out of 46,000. This 35,379 is spendable income and 10,614 is sinking fund. If you add both of them, it will be 46,000. And this 10,614 will accumulate to the value as on today, which is 4,42,240. So that is why we are using YP dual rate in such cases. Is it clear that it's a when there is diminishing type, that after 25 years cinema hall will be returned back to the lesser, you will not be having anything with you. You will be having this 4,42,244 present year's value on after 25 years with you, which you can utilize for revising the lease or getting some other lease. Now, if you are doing valuation for a bank or a financial institution, whether the lessee is depositing sinking fund or not, but you have to consider this factor into consideration to be on the safer side. Is it clear to anybody, everybody? Why we are using dual rate, not single rate here? G ready, sir. Is it clear to you now? So in this cases, such cases, we will be using YP dual rate, and YP reversion will be used where the income increases or decreases after a certain period of time. So we will take a more number of examples in case studies that will make the things more clear to you. Okay. So this is all from my side, Sandeep ji.
Yes, sir. So friends, we are going to complete the technical session as prescribed in the syllabus for today's session. If you are having any doubt, you can ask, or otherwise we can also take your doubt tomorrow morning onwards. Anything you want to ask related to this?
Yes, Surendra.
No. Nothing? Okay. So friends, this is all for from our side for this technical session as prescribed within the syllabus. Thank you very much, sir. Rajvinder sir, for sparing your valuable time for this session. Highly grateful, sir. Rajvinder sir will be with us tomorrow morning onwards also. And if you are having any doubt for this session, you may ask your question tomorrow morning, or otherwise, if you feel convenient, you can send a WhatsApp message to me. I will forward your question to Rajvinder sir, and we will share the answer in the group so that it can be beneficial to all the participants. Here we are going to compile today's technical session, and we will be we will be there for 0 hour to answer your question which are not related to syllabus.